Hey, so this is like a little mini. This is a documentary I made with some Canon PowerShot where I did a lot of color swapping, which was a feature on it. This was 2015 comedy road trip tour open mic slash comedy show thing, and yeah, this is my documentary on it from 2015. It's 2021 right now. This is it. This is me leaving Capitol Hill right before the 2-week tour. I used to live on Thomas and Summit up on Capitol Hill.
Hello, I'm Peter.
That's my dad.
Robbie's dad. And I'm going to take him to the point of departure.
So, yeah, that's Pioneer Square. I'm going to meet up with Mike Masilotti.
Pioneer Square.
All right, we're going to Pioneer Square.
We're going to Pioneer Square? Let's burn some sage.
Yeah, we're going to... I think we were joking about burning sage because I think he gave me some sage to burn at my new apartment. Burn sage to bless ourselves
with some sweetgrass.
And hopefully I need to find a selfie stick.
Yeah, I think they have them everywhere.
Walmart. Selfie stick. Here's Mike loading up Jack's minivan, Jack's mom's minivan. We're meeting up. We got Jack Ballard's minivan, his mom's minivan. Jeanette's? I don't know.
Hey, loading it up. This is me taping. Rob.
It's funny because Mike would tape, video record all the time, but this was the time that I got to record him, be in his face.
Are you taping me?
Yeah, I have a color swap feature on though.
Oh.
Like, check it out, film me.
There's Robbie.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the front seat.
Okay. You're at the front, that's my apartment next to the pho place. Robbie.
Yeah, I think in the same building Mike lived in, there was a comedy condo because he worked for the Comedy Underground, so he could, anyways, he let feature acts or headliners into their sleeping quarters. Click the top button. Here's Jack Ballard. He's starting the car. We're leaving. That's a great noise. 3:45 p.m.
Leavenworth is pretty cool. Looks like out of a Disney book.
Yeah, our first stop was about a couple hours north of Seattle in Leavenworth. Yeah, Disney's tight.
Yeah, you know how many books Disney's put out. You know,
how many books did Disney put out? Leavenworth 1, Leavenworth 2.
For their books.
I bet they put out a book. They had to put out a book. It's Disney, man.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck.
Sure. So we just got in,
sure,
is this Nolan's car?
This is Nolan's.
This is Nolan's car.
So we're driving back tonight.
This must be like some kind of joke where I'm trying to talk while I'm eating.
Not like I'm 6'2". Are you good? 215 pounds. My bad, son. I'm claustrophobic, son. Pull down the window.
I'm really ruining the moment here.
Windows, dude. When Hans is gonna do 20 minutes for us. I know.
We were killing time before we had to go to the actual venue. This place was actually had a better performance area than the room that we performed in. That was Joey Cruz. Alright, we're driving from Yakima to Portland. It's just me, Jack, and Mike. Hans is hanging out with his girlfriend still. Yeah, Hans was traveling with his girlfriend. And we had 3 people in like a 7-seater van, which I'm about to talk about. And Joey Cruz and Nolan Culver went back to Seattle last night because they're dumb. Actually, they're just free birds. I think that's what Joey said. He likes to have his freedom.
Yeah, it's probably nice to sleep in your own bed, too, when you're not too far away.
My mom hosted us. Elliot Rose dropped from the tour, so he's not here. So we have a 7-seater van with 3 people.
Real up close and personal vlogging.
And here are the hills of Eastern Washington.
Are we in Oregon? Yeah. Huh. That's Washington over there. Oh, well. That's Washington. This is Oregon.
Alright, we just got to Portland and we're going to Kelly's Olympian open mic at 4 p.m. But this is great open mic because it's like in the afternoon on a Sunday, which is not always the funniest time of the day, but it's comfortable and relaxing because it's a Sunday afternoon. That's, I don't know, in my opinion. It's only 1 p.m. right now.
Some food.
Yeah, we're gonna get some food. And I'm looking like a doofus.
So we just got to Kelly's Olympian and Jack Ballard's gambling as per usual. We're here 3 hours early, but Mike and Jack and me just wanted to pee in the restroom.
No, you didn't. Yeah, I put in 20 and I got 60. What?
Wait, you made $60?
Yep, we're out here in Portland. Hans Kim isn't here because he's with Stephanie Flynn. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, I went off to get some Stumptown coffee. Portland, Hans Kim isn't here. I actually left the party to get myself a 12-ounce iced almond milk latte with vanilla from Stumptown, just like Seattle.
Hey,
I worked at a pizza place near Stumptown for like, I don't know, 6 years or something. Here's Brodie Kelly, who lives in New York now. And I guess he lived in Texas before that. And before that, he lived in Portland.
I'm Brodie Kelly from Dry Cleaner City.
That's
Are you
Brodie
ready?
Kelly from Dry Cleaner City.
Get it, guys.
We're here in Portland
Enjoy it.
with Brodie, and Mike just shook Brodie's hand.
Oh, is this for like the DVD?
Yeah, this is going to be a free DVD.
Chris Khatami.
Here's Chris Khatami, or however you pronounce his name, Khatami. He helps Lydia Manning with spec script nowadays on Saturdays, and he ran Kelly's Olympian for quite a while.
Chris Calamari. Chris Calamari. Hey, you smiled at Chris Khatami? What the frack is on with you?
That's the
Peace
third
out.
different way I've heard you pronounce
This
your
is
own
Chris.
last name.
He's the host of
No, it's not.
Yeah,
Right.
it's either Khatami, Khatami, or...
No, wait,
I
stop.
think he just learned...
No, stop. I've never pronounced it with the K.
Look, there's 2 ways to pronounce
I've
it.
never pronounced
There's a whole
it.
guy, Khatami.
It's Khatami. I've only pronounced it Khatami. Other people pronounce it Khatami, and I accept that.
What a nice guy.
That was good. That was a moment. You got... Is this recording or are we just...
Yeah, it's recording.
Okay, that was Hutch Harris.
Hey, what's up? Thanks, Kyle. I like that you didn't try to do the thing where people list every single... They're like, the host of... He does more than 3 shows, but less...
Yeah, this is parts of the open mic. I really cut it into small pieces.
than 6. Very funny. Hi, dudes. Hi, Chris's parents. So...
I gotta say that you've really grown on me recently. You know, I used to think you were annoying and stupid and dumb, but now I don't.
I think this is a lot of people's opinions about me on the tour.
Think that anymore.
Cool. Hi, I'm Ben Harkins. Welcome to Curious Comedy Theater in Portland, Oregon.
Yeah, that's Ben Harkins. He's very prolific, funny. I think he was on Portland's Funniest a couple times. And he had his own show. And then he had some kind of man show thing. I'm butchering it because I don't remember the name. But he did have a show called The Ben Harkins Show that was pretty fun.
Could you film my set though?
There's James Barella. He does a cough right here.
This is about to be an interesting day.
Is there a line in here or like what's going on? I don't.
Here's Venu Mattraw. He stopped doing comedy, but he does a fun act out here with he borrows my harmonica and eats a cupcake on his back with Hans Kimt in the background. Here we go. Carol, we're here in outside Curious Comedy Theater with Venu Mattraw, Krishna Venu. He's a original bohemian, works at a pizza shop. His glasses are okay. Perfect shot. We'll get Hans in there. This is pretty original performance art. You can tell he doesn't really care about the cupcakes getting everywhere. And then he does this like fake crying thing with the gumming of the cupcake in his mouth. This is fabricated distress. But he's probably also channeling real distress through this piece of art that I've captured. We're here at Curious Comedy with Venu Mattraw. Now he's kind of realizing that the cupcake he's eating actually tastes pretty good. So he's switching gears. Portland, Oregon. Washington's Mexico. Hans Kim still isn't here.
He's right there.
That's a joke where I kept referencing that Hans Kim wasn't there yet, but he finally was, but I kept saying that he wasn't. That's true. It's an ongoing joke.
I like that line. Oregon, Seattle's Mexico, Washington's Mexico.
Yeah.
Are you gonna say that on stage?
No.
Then I'll say it.
I'll say it after you.
You'll say it after me?
Here we are at Curious Comedy with... There, he threatened to steal my bit that was probably not even my bit. And then I just ignored him. Hans Kim.
I'm gonna steal that line, Robbie.
Portland's Mexico.
Portland's Mexico. I'm Portland's Mexico.
Hans Kim. Hans Kim's still not here. He's getting that stuck cupcake. Or muffin. Maybe it's a muffin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's super good. We got Coke.
Venu's nice. He let me crash in a spare bedroom in his house a couple times.
Coconut cookie, mandrake, living stones. You have to keep the living stones or you die.
Yeah, mandrake. Yeah.
Yeah, folks.
I ended up losing that harmonica a few years later.
Alright, we're here in Grants Pass, cleaning out the van. We're at a Walmart. Hans Kim is finally with us.
Yeah, a lot of business conducted in parking lots.
We're gonna go buy some water. I drove here from Eugene. We slept in a rest stop in the van.
Yeah, that's pretty uncomfortable when you end up sleeping in the van with 3 other grown adults or whatever.
Hey Hans, do you have anything to say?
Pro tip is crack the window. Otherwise you're just breathing too much recycled air.
A lot big. Sorry. I can't have energy. I'm scared. Please don't point.
Hans either is at like 5 or he's at like 110. There's no in between.
Point the camera at me. Sure, it's got a lot of cat on it.
I think it's actually blanket, fuzzy blanket. It could be cat too, probably is cat.
I like your shirt.
It's prime time.
Hans is very honest and can be gentle.
You'll take some video of it.
Prime numbers and shit.
Yeah, this was a series of shirts I used to wear from Ugmonk, UGMONK, but I don't wear them anymore, or I outgrew them. I think I wore a medium back then.
You look like the Unabomber.
Seems good. It's close to LA, so it might not be too bad.
We actually got some good footage at this diner, but it wasn't recording or something. I don't know. I think we even had the waitress record for us for like just a really small blip, but the camera wasn't recording.
Okay, can you just film us talking?
Okay.
I guess this is.
So what do you think about this trip that we're on?
Yeah, we should look forward.
What do you think is going to be the best part of it?
Amazing. Mike Masilotti is the greatest.
See, Hans is being pretty honest here, but he's also relishing. Also, that tooth shot right here is just horrifying. This is looks like a horror movie.
Who's Mike? Is it that guy?
The producer / comedian.
Mike is very driven, upstate New York kind of guy. He only knows Spanish from his house, learning Spanish from his parents.
All right, we're at a rest stop about 2 hours from Sacramento.
Hans is obviously pissed that I'm documenting. He's like, why is this guy always documenting stupid stuff?
All right, we just landed in Sacramento, driving. We got a hotel room at the Crown Plaza.
Hey, look, Hans flipped his mood. And this was actually one of the best. This was a really good hotel. Comfortable. There's a scene where Jack is ironing pretty soon.
And we're gonna shower or do something and get to the club in 2 hours. And we have a pool. Here we go. We just drove from the Crown Plaza Hotel. And
yeah, I don't think we ever used that pool. But this is Sacramento. And I guess I think they stayed it, but Daniel O'Connell used to work at this Mr. Pickles place over here.
Sacramento, and we're at the Comedy Spot. Mike just did his promo for his dumb little show thing he does. YouTube. 100 sets. YouTube it.
Yeah, 100 Sets has like 5 seasons out, but it's all pretty lo-fi.
Here's Hans Kim. He's coming out. He found his shoes.
He's trying to find his shoes.
Very important.
They were right where the cooler is, under the seat.
Hans is a big sandal guy, so shoes is a big Big thing, usually you gotta wear shoes, especially in a comedy club. You're gonna be looking like some burnout without shoes on.
There, you hear that? They're right near the cooler where it was, under the seat. Yep, typical, was this Monday? Typical Monday open mic next to Mr. Pickles. Daniel O'Connell used to work at Mr. Pickles.
Now he doesn't.
Yeah, now it's just group photos in front of Mr. Pickles.
Yeah, I gotta take a screenshot of that shit.
Yeah, we took a group photo.
This is a picture Mike Masilotti took of us out in front of Mr. Pickles. It's barely distinguishable.
That's what you guys are insecure about. How does it feel for you, huh? Doesn't feel good for me either. I have Asian penis right now, and it feels amazing. The stereotype is that Asian dicks are small.
People assume that I dress up for comedy, which is not the case. This is just how I dress every day.
I like how we were having a moment there, and then you decided to pull out your camera and ruin it.
This is in In-N-Out Burgers, so he's hungry.
This is Hans's bite plate. Looks like it has blood all over it.
Yeah, that's like a dental guard, night guard, but I had the swap filter on it, so it looks all bloody.
No way.
Yeah, because I have a red filter.
That one's alright. That's like it is in Seattle, you know what I mean? Like it's, people don't really, a lot of times even think stand-up is coming, and then you just get up on stage and, they're just drinking a beer in a place, and then they're like, alright, now I'm gonna do...
This is Nolan Culver. I think we're in LA at this point at Flappers in the Yoo-Hoo room.
Stand up, you gotta pay attention to me.
Oh, maybe not. I don't know.
They were in San Francisco. Hans Kim found his Chuck Taylors. There's all these nerd-type rocks, psychedelic rocks, to go in my psychedelic film of psychedelic South Korean comedians on psychedelics with me.
Yeah, that was in whatever part of town in San Francisco that has a reference to like butcher or meat or what, I can't remember now.
Because I'm a loser and no one cares about me.
Yeah, so this was a stage in that same part of town. People got really upset at Hans for this open mic set. There was some like really drunk professional person that was letting loose, also a comedian, and they got upset at Hans for, I think, a female circumcision joke he did, which I guess they have a fair right to be upset.
We're in San Francisco. We slept in the car last night in a parking lot for a hotel. I don't think Mike's left the car yet.
No. Oh yeah, this was an interesting night. We didn't have a hotel, and so we slept in the car, but I think Hans got fed up and just like dragged his sleeping bag out to the grass in front of our car. I forget.
Hans and I and Jack went to go to Yeah, well, so we're here.
I think this is right before I have a meltdown in the car because I wanted to go out to breakfast and everybody else was like, no, let's just fucking drive.
Castle Rock, Pennsylvania. We have cake pops from Starbucks, and we got Wi-Fi passwords. And now I'm hitting my head. We're all doing all kinds of things. It's so crazy. It's so crazy in this place.
I think the night before was the first night we stayed with all 6 of us because Nolan and Joey Cruz started hanging with us, met up with us.
Been here before?
No,
I've never bit my tongue until now. I just bit my tongue. We're gonna get paid $8,000 a piece tonight to perform in front of a crowd of 15 people. They're all naked Easter bunnies. Here we are at the beach in Santa Cruz.
Here's where I need a wind.
The watermelon that's made out of Nolan's chest.
What are you gonna do?
Nolan's probably just trying to relax, and I'm like in this space.
I want to play volleyball. I want to skateboard around.
Hey, Robbie, we're trying
drink some slanks.
He's okay. He's not, at
Hans
least
is
he's not
getting
saying
pissed.
anything to interrupt it. He's allowing me to speak freely.
Hans is eating some honeydew melon.
Is that what it's called? Is that like the scientific name? Honeydew is something else. Honeydew is some other fruit.
Are you eating some cantaloupe?
Doing some stand-up. I know you guys are pumped about that.
I'm pretty sure this might be the Yoo-Hoo room in Flappers. I don't know.
I'm married. Let's get to talking about me. I'm married.
Nothing crazy, just regular shit. Like the other day, I'm from Seattle, so the other day I had a dream that I was walking on a pier in Seattle. Jumped straight in the air, I was yelling to the shore, like, someone please have a bag of rice ready, I think I can save this. Sure, he was like, hello, Lord Falcon. It's like, oh, thank God. I woke up watching Disney movies. Like, it was my favorite shit as a kid growing up, but 101 Dalmatians was like my favorite movie.
People think I dress up to do comedy. This is not the case. I dress up because growing up I used to be really fat.
And coffee's like, fuck your rules. It's badass. Coffee is real badass, and it's getting faster too. Like, I won't even be drinking coffee anymore. I'll just be pouring it, and I already gotta take a shit. It's by far my favorite drink.
All right, we're here in Burbank, about to go to Flappers open mic. Mike went to have lunch with his sister and mom over somewhere else. We're gonna go to the Coffee Bean to get some coffee.
He made stuff for global warming stuff.
Yeah, there's a political agenda behind it.
There's no doubt, like, it's all changing, you know, and then there were like thousands of people have died in the Middle East heat.
These guys are like best buds, or they, you know, they're good friends.
I just wonder if maybe that's always been true. You know, it's all it's super hot there.
I can't trust any news anymore, man.
It's the Sahara Desert. I mean, you know, that's around there. It's super hot.
That Kinnison joke's great, where he talks about like they're always trying to get me to send money so they can have food. He's like, how about instead we just drive a bunch of U-Haul trucks and put them all in it.
Most guys my age do not want to be married. Buddy of mine always feels free to let me know what he thinks. Stolen, why would you do that, dude? You're young. You know, you're in your prime, man. And I defend myself. I say, look, when you find that special person, somebody that makes life brighter and happier and more fulfilling, when you find somebody like that, you don't just wait around. You know what I mean? You go for it. And I hope that someday I too will find that person. But in the meantime, I have my wife, and we're making it work. Yeah, he had to beat me. Well, if it'll make you feel better, you can beat me later.
Hello, my name is Hans Kim, and yes, that is a name. It's hard for me to show kindness.
It's funny when Jack just laughed right there. Nobody else laughed, but you know, Jack's on tour with him, so it's a little more personal.
I think that the opposite of bulimia would be trying to gain weight by shoving poop up your butthole.
I don't know. I really.
This guy is so crazy. Joey Herman. I ended up taking a small little clip of him, and then I followed him on Facebook for a couple years, and I think he was like jokingly running for president. But we ended up talking in the restroom in here, and it was one of those weird moments where you're connecting with somebody, and your pants aren't completely buttoned up, or like my belt was still, my fly wasn't. Anyways, yeah, it was he was a weird energy. Maybe one of those people that lived in their car for a minute, but I don't know.
I think Jesus was a homosexual. I really love everyone. I love everything. The world is perfect, man. The world is fucking absolutely fucking perfect. Extremely fucking perfect. So fucking perfect.
I think he did some psychedelics, maybe. Tapped into the inner self.
Oh my God, it's fucking perfect. Doesn't that feel a lot better than what you had to say?
Yeah. It's like he's promoting optimism and positive attitude and behavior. And he's like, isn't that better than Just talking shitty.
A lot of people come to me ask me questions in Spanish.
Yeah, I just got my Jamba Juice, my sunglasses on my neck like a real LA guy.
Yeah, Robbie just got his Jamba Juice and his glasses on.
This is at Universal Studios. I think I bought some socks here for my friend Ross.
I got kale.
So I'm recording Robbie recording this documentary. You guys are going to see it.
I got kale smoothie.
I think I'm hamming it up for Mike's recording as well as my own.
He's drinking a kale smoothie. This is Mike with 100 cents.
Anywhere near us. Pretty cool. I think it's funny that Tanner is a white person's name.
Oh, this is a small coffee shop really close to Amoeba. I saw some really good alt comedy here.
Am I right, guys? This is good. Hey, this is my Mexican friend Tanner, and this is my black friend Candace.
Yeah, here's Kenny Lyon.
What up? This is Robbie's camera. My name is Kenny.
This is the 8th day. This is Rab. He's the host of this open mic at the Groundworks coffee shop.
Groundwork Coffee every Saturday, 7 to 9:30. Cahuenga and Sunset.
We're in Hollywood.
Yeah. This is the crossroads of crazy right here. You got Amoeba, CNN, Jack in the Box. It gets weird over here. It gets wonky as fuck.
All right, we're here. Robbie here. I'm driving us from San Diego back.
Looks like I got some water in my beard, in my soul patch, or something.
To Los Angeles. We're gonna find Joey Cruz's.
Oh yeah, this is where were we driving from? Anyways, we're at I'm about to get I'm with like one person, and I got a Red Bull, and then I had to fall asleep at a rest stop that was covered in cockroaches. But we didn't make it to LA, wherever we were now, I forget.
His car, so he can pick up his wife tomorrow morning. And then he and Nolan are officially done with us. Okay. I went to Porto's with Mike Maz.
Oh yeah, so Porto's is great food. I always eat too much. You can get plantain chips and mango smoothies. So good. Would recommend. 15 out of 10. That's Portos. Portos.
10. Jack Ballard, Hans Kim, me and Hans sat at a table. Okay. So I got a potato thing with spicy pepper, cheese sauce in it. I got a ground chicken, strawberry shaped.
Oh yeah, so they have a lot of like panko or breadcrumbed deep fried things, as well as like Cuban sandwich style things, and a whole bakery section.
I got this plantain filled with black beans, and I got a beef meat pie thing, mostly puff pastry. Then I got a Milanese spicy chicken sandwich that was the deep fried chicken.
Yeah, I would recommend the sandwich and the mango smoothie.
With like smashed avocado and mozzarella, and I got a large mango smoothie. The most I've ever eaten today. It was good.
I was way too full though.
I'm so full right now.
I was gonna say we're in Redwood City. Mike and Hans and I have been silently bonding for minutes. Something.
The thing that is, if you're gonna really kill yourself, I think the first thing you should do is go try to rob a bank first, because most of our problems are caused by money. So if you go rob a bank and get away with it, now you're rich. I doubt you're gonna want to kill yourself. But then if you get caught during the bank robbery.
This is at a small coffee shop across from that comic book shop that has comedy in the back.
then you can just kill yourself.
In LA.
You're going to anyway, so at least you have a chance of becoming rich out of it. I'm just saying. I think more people should try.
There's like nobody watching.
Good to be here. I am Asian right now.
Okay, here is this is in Vegas. You can smoke in this bar.
Right now. I'm Asian, or as I'm known in this country, I'm Chinese. I'm from a province in China called South Korea.
Here's Sam's. He finally met up with us in Vegas, but he wasn't really into doing comedy as much as just taking an actual vacation.
Day 13, Psalms Osmos joins us for a tour. We're 200 miles plus for north of...
That's so annoying.
We're 200 miles. Hey, Psalms.
Yeah.
I am in Sparks, Nevada.
Okay, this is after I drove from Vegas to Nevada because Hans's neck was hurting, which he still has a chronic problem. But I drank a Red Bull and then drove up, and I was really strung out. Everybody went into a Walmart, so I did like 6 intros of myself before we checked into the hotel.
This is one of our last stops on our 2-week comedy tour. I'm in Sparks, Nevada. We're here in Reno, Nevada. Actually, it's Sparks, Nevada, which is just a few moments away from Reno. Now I have a pretty good perspective on what Reno 911 was all about. Because
It's dry out there.
I'm in the place that it was based in and probably filmed. I mean, Thomas Lennon is like a genius, kind of like David Wayne.
I think I'm just really blowing smoke. But Thomas Lennon is great.
I'm an inside person. I'm kind of an inside kind of guy. I can tell you how to get inside of a celery stalk. Intriguingly leopard-like. I could let you know a thing or two that you would want to know about anything you'd like to know. So just call 555-206-2753 because that's 555-276-4747. Now, if you want to get into a...
So you can tell I'm like really off my rocker because I'm just like improvising, but I'm strung out just on caffeine and being tired.
Pool without tax, then call me at 555-2717-7777 with extension 452 and just have your identification cards ready. You might have seen me on previous videos that I've recorded of myself, but that's not important right now. What's important right now is that you have a pair of socks on. If you don't, then you probably don't have socks on, which means you probably have either bare feet or you have some kind of sandal product or foot product, like a shoe. You know what a shoe is? It kind of goes around your foot. But what you need to know that's important is nothing, because nothing's really that important. The real thing that you need to know about anything is everything. Because if you don't know everything, then you won't know anything, and that's nothing.
I should really tap back into this like gibberish bullshit.
In today's world, you want to call this number. It's on the bottom of the screen, right here. Also, have your identification cards ready. Because if you're not ready with or without socks at all times, you might not make it in today's world. Because if you don't like fish eyes, you might not make it in today's world. But if today's world's not about fish eyes, then you're not making it in today's world. If I'm not a copy machine, then I'm not nothing. And if I'm not anything, then I'm everything at all times.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't believe that, then I might be in some kind of masonry guild.
There's definitely some kind of omnipotent BS going on.
If you don't think I'm in a guild, I might be in a cult. But just don't believe me. Just look up cult.lettuce.edu/eating nom nom nom. And if you don't like nom noms, then you won't like nothing. So I'm gone now. I'm gonna get out of here pretty soon. But if I don't get out of here pretty soon, then I'm gonna get out of here fairly soon. And if you don't believe me, then you don't have American rights. And if you don't have American rights, then I'm not Robbie Schroeder. And if I'm not Robbie Schroeder, I might be Trebor Fredrickson. And if I'm not Fredrickson Trebor, then you are Robbie Schroeder.
Yeah, Trebor is Robert backwards.
You're Robbie Schroeder, but that's not important because Robbie Schroeder isn't important. Then I'm a lizard and you are a weasel. And wizards and weasels do not get in purpose with...
My dude Ryan, he's a genius, dog.
Yeah, here's Sam's just making fun of Mike's best friend, Ryan, who's Mike is always like, oh, Ryan's amazing. Anyways, this is like the last 20 seconds of the video.
My dude Ryan, he's a fucking genius, man. He's a genius, dog. He's a fucking genius. Mike, you heard about my dude Ryan? You want to hear something? He's a genius. Dude's a genius. My dude Ryan, he's a genius. Woo! Dude Ryan.
This is outside our last show in Portland. We're about to go back to Seattle from Portland. I think Matt Steiner is his name, was putting it on, or Matt something or other. And that's it. There's shorter versions of the tour. I made that was the long version, and then the medium length is 8 minutes, and the short one is like 5 or 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah. Just thought I'd practice. I figured out some mic crackle problem I was having, and thought I'd do a video. So like, subscribe, comment. See you in the future.